Reconnecting with your inner child. There is a younger version of me that I have been learning to remember. Not because I want to live in the past. Not because I want to blame my childhood for everything I became. And not because I believe I can change what already happened. But because somewhere along the way, growing up taught me how to survive. And sometimes survival made me forget how to simply be. I learned responsibility. I learned how to keep going. I learned how to take care of things. I learned how to be strong. I learned how to carry more than people could see. But underneath all of that, there was still a little girl who wanted to dream, to create, to explore, to ask questions, to feel wonder, to laugh without overthinking it, to believe that life could be bigger than what she could currently see. And I think part of my journey back to myself has been remembering her. Because sometimes we spend so much of adulthood trying to become who we think we're supposed to be, that we forget who we were before the world became so loud. Before we learned to question our worth, before we learned to hide certain emotions, before we learned that being vulnerable could hurt, before we started believing we had to earn love, before we became so busy being everything for everyone else. Reconnecting with my inner child means asking, what did I love before I cared what anyone thought? What made me curious? What did I dream about? What made me feel alive? What parts of myself did I stop expressing because I thought I had to grow up? And sometimes the answers surprise me, because I realize that some of the things I am drawn toward today aren't completely new. They are pieces of me that have been waiting to be remembered. The creativity, the music, the imagination, the questions, the desire to understand life's deeper meaning, the fascination with spirituality, the need to express what I feel, the desire to create something that might help another person feel less alone. Maybe I didn't suddenly become these things. Maybe I am remembering them. And reconnecting with my inner child has also taught me something incredibly important. I don't have to shame the younger version of myself for not knowing what I know now. She didn't have the perspective I have today. She was learning, she was experiencing, she was becoming, and so am I. That's why I try to speak to myself differently now. Instead of asking, why didn't you know better? I try to ask, what did you need back then? Instead of, why were you so sensitive? I ask, what was your heart trying to tell you? Instead of, why did you make that choice? I ask, what were you trying to find, protect, or understand? That doesn't mean excusing everything. It means choosing compassion over cruelty. Because I cannot heal by becoming another person who hurts me. And I don't want the younger version of me to feel like she has to disappear for the adult version of me to exist. I want to make room for both. The woman I am becoming, and the girl who still lives inside her. So how do I help myself remember? I create, I write, I make music. I let myself be curious. I allow myself to get excited about things that may seem small to someone else. I laugh, I dream. I spend time remembering what once made me feel alive. I allow myself to play instead of always being productive. I stop treating every moment as something that has to accomplish something. And sometimes I simply ask, what would little me want to do today? Maybe she would make something. Maybe she'd listen to music. Maybe she'd dream up something impossible. Maybe she'd ask 100 questions. Maybe she'd simply want to feel loved and safe. And when I remember her, I remind myself, you don't have to carry everything anymore. You don't have to be perfect. You are allowed to feel. You are allowed to dream. You are allowed to be curious. You are still worthy of love. And perhaps that's one of the most beautiful parts of coming home to yourself. You don't just discover who you are becoming. Sometimes you rediscover who you were before you learned to hide. Maybe healing isn't about becoming the person you were supposed to be. Maybe sometimes it's about becoming safe enough within yourself to let that little girl come back out and remind you how to live. What did you love as a child that you've forgotten how to make room for as an adult? Maybe that's not something you need to leave behind. Maybe it's something you need to remember.